Guys, yes, Jackpot, how to lottery crazed bank clerks cooked up China's biggest bank robbery of all time. So Hanzan is industrial city of 3 million people in northern China. In April 16, 2017, police detective arrived at the Agricultural Bank of China and the nervous employees let them open the vault. They didn't have the keys to open it, so officers broke through the heavy door. The officers were amazed with what they didn't find. The vault had no sign of forced entry, and the steel walls were intact, and the cameras and alarms were operating normally. Bank officials waited a long time, and a lot of money was unaccounted for, and only one evidence, a bag full of lottery tickets, was left there. So a person got the job at the branch of Agricultural Bank of China, one of the country's big four financial institutions. A decent tailor could count 800 bills in 5 minutes, while Ren could count 2000 bills, and he had fast fingers, and there would be competitions for counting, and Ren won the local contest and placed second in the professional tournament, and he was promoted to management. So there was break, and the Agricultural Bank of China called its leadership ranks. Ren was demoted from manager to handling cash withdrawals from vault, and its salary was also cut in half. So Ren bought 2 yuan tickets for the Chinese sports lottery, and he lost. He bought more, and he lost again. The loss is strong for his lucky life and his fortunes. Ren had his parents and new mouths to feed, and he would walk home from Oak Park. They could even bend the lottery rules, and there would be phony winning tickets, and overseas citizens stole the cash to pay. And Ren had enjoyed years of luck, but now he has no luck and is standing empty. So Ren decided to rob the bank, buy lottery tickets, and return back. And he asked the vault managers to open the door, and there was no bank security too. So they stole some money and divided the money and bought the lottery tickets. And Ren looked at the TV screen, and he had won, and his incredible luck was back. He had won 20,000 and got his investment back. Now their gambling addiction took place, and they started buying more tickets and started gambling more, and again swiped another 100,000 yen, and they bought more tickets back. So they had the greatest addiction now, addiction for gambling. Now again, Ren had won and enough to return the cash from both previous robberies, but they lied to one of their accomplices, and again another 20,000 yen to settle up. Then they used part of the winnings to replace rest of stolen cash and pocketed a modest profits. Now they are gambling and they are getting greedy now. Now again, Ren was demoted to vault managers, and everyone gave him the disappointing news. But now he had one of the two keys to vault. Now, now he was given the key back. So Ren wanted to choose another conspirator, and he found another man. Even he was not like him. Ma didn't depend on luck, and he was honest and he worked hard, and he even returned 200,000 in that the customer had dropped. Ma had a new lifestyle and he earned about $10 a day, but his new lifestyle he needed more money for his new lifestyle. So they wanted to make little extra cash. Ma and Rain, to exact, two people have met now. So again, they got power to security cameras and they stole 50,000 in enough cash that can be replaced easily, and they bought the lottery tickets and bribed the persons back. Now this time they lost, but again they won around 20,000 in. But the break-in continued and they took more cash and their loss was increasing now. So there was monthly vault check for counting cash and checking security tapes, and everything was alright. So now their debt was increasing from 500,000 to 1 million, then to 2 million, and it was increasing. Ma actually feared Rain, who had actually incel connections, and if Ma told him that, then he would be blamed for the robberies. And Rain instead wanted a big prize to win back and needed more tickets. And there was lottery frenzy at that town, and people were buying lots of tickets. There was sales frenzy. So now the bank officials were coming back to check the city vaults and check the cash inventory. And now Ma was crying, a grown-up man was crying. Now the losses has increased. A lot of loss has increased. 33 million yen. Their losses for now. So now to get out from their misery, now they want to make a final score and return. So it is 50,000 worth of lottery tickets per customer were printed. They would steal 18 million and print thousands of lottery tickets to win the jackpot, all in this single day. So now there was some mistake. Rain arrived at work and he tripped the alarm. They bought the lottery tickets back. A lot of lottery tickets from the money taken from the bank. So the lottery vendors got all the money paid by the Rain and Ma, and they had 6 hours to print thousands of tickets. And they visited other bank branches to deposit the money into accounts of the lottery vendors. They had stolen 18 million by under the noses of clerks and clerks, and they had printed hundreds of thousands of tickets. So if they lose, then there was prison sentence or death. And they won back just 98,000, a mid-level price. Now they have to run back. They have to run. So they split up and Ren told Ma not to contact him again. The lottery sales had decreased because there was no bank robber to buy the lottery ticket. The bank employees were terrified. Ren had left the lottery tickets. Maybe the bank money went to the state-owned lottery. Ren and Ma had stolen 51 million. Most prolific bank robbers and Chinese destroyed. Ren bought another ticket with and he was counting the money with his fast speed that he used to count. He bought ticket again and he again won back the lottery. The police were searching for him. Officers were seeking everywhere. The police checked every car leaving the city. Ma was arrested in Beijing. Now Ren was arrested at 8:20 a.m. I would Ren. Yes, I'm cooperating. Ren said. When at interrogation, he asked about the lottery. Ren's eyes lit up. He told them everything. Saying March 31, 2008, both were executed.